Hello, good afternoon, happy Friday, everyone. Good afternoon, happy Friday once again. I'm here. So, I am live on my IG and I am live on my YouTube. Once again, I'm happy to be here. This another Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. 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 Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I'm just excited. I'm here again. I'm celebrating. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday, my IG family. Happy Friday, my YouTube family. I'm just excited just to be on here. Another Friday. If you have been following my page, you will know that I'm just celebrating. I am celebrating. I'm celebrating. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome again, my IG fans. Welcome again, my YouTube family, and those that are streaming from Facebook. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm just excited just to have you and here with me this another Friday evening. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Beverly Walters. I am a certified Christian life coach, and tomorrow, to be the exact, I'll be celebrating like 5 years as a certified Christian life coach, and it have been a milestone for me. If you know me, you know that I love to celebrate. So I'm a certified Christian life coach. I'm a courage and trauma life coach. I am an inspirational and transformational speaker, and I am an author of the book Destined for Purpose: Finding the Courage to Use Your Brokenness for God's Glory. And I am a Jesus girl all the way, and never cut this out of my introduction. I'm a proud product of Almighty. I'm a born again, I'm a Jesus girl, I'm totally sold out for God. So that's a little bit about me for those of you who don't know me. And I'm streaming live from a beautiful island, Jamaica, sweet, sweet, sweet Jamaica, out of many one people. That's our motto. So this Friday evening, I just want to thank you all just to come and here, just to join me another Friday evening. So I'll be sharing my journey as a Christian life coach, and I'll be giving like some a little tips on why you should not allow your past to define your future. So if you have been following me, you will know a little bit about my journey. For the person that are gonna watch this live for the first time, for the person that don't know nothing at all about me, so I want to share my journey. Some persons inbox me daily and said and ask the question, how you become a life coach. So it's a journey for me. It is not just something that I just get up and just decide that I am going to do, because when I used to go to school, I know that you have like coach. It's like I know that you have like a coach that teaches like PE, like different types of things in And at least I didn't know that you have like different type of coach, like health coach, like coach like for different marriage coach. Is like you have courage coach, you have trauma coach, you have book coach, you have all different type of coach. So it is really, since I tap over into this field, I understand so many about life coaching. So when I was growing up, I experienced so many trauma as a little girl growing up, and I remember during my teenage years, I said to myself I would want to be able to help other persons that were going through stuff like myself. So I said I would want to become a psychologist. So I have like that in my head up until I leave high school. After I leave high school, I still said I wanted to do like psychologist. So I remember I went to a spiritual church brother of mine that's in 2018, where I met where it was my spiritual church brother book launch, and this is where I met his life coach. So I remember I exchanged number with the life coach, and because the reason why I took her book, I know that I wanted the reason why I took her number, I know that I want to write a book. So at the moment when I took her number, I didn't have the idea to say I was going to branch off in my psychologist field or anything like about life coach or anything. So anyway, I took her number, and I had her number in my phone. I had her number in my phone for weeks past. It's like I just have her number in my phone. And one day I was on Facebook and I saw her popped up in my profile. So when she popped up in my profile, it's like I said, wow, I know this person. So I just send her a friend request and I start following her page. And after I did that, I realized that she does life coaching. So I was kind of questioning the whole thing. Who is a life coach? What is a life coach? What do a life coach do? So I remember she have like a free course, a 5-week free course. So I reached out to her and she sent me the link to do the 5-week free course. And after doing the 5-week free course, I realized it was like something like life coaching. So after I did the free course, I reached out to her and told her that I was interested in doing the program. So I did a program, and then after I did the program, at first I didn't really sure, but after I start doing it more, getting in that network circle with different type of different type of coach. You have like marriage coach, you have like sex coach, you have like trauma coach, you have like courage coach. It's like you have success coach, you have like book coach. It's like you have like speaking coach, you have like different type of coaches. So while I did the whole program, I was like in that network with different type of coaches. So I decided that I was going to dive deep. So every workshop about like life coaching, I would sign up for those workshop. And then after I realized that being a life coach is like a life coach is someone that should be able to solve a problem. So I was like all over the place. I didn't know sure what was my niche. So as I do more research in life coaching, I realized that my past story is like I can use my story as a solution to help other persons. That is how the trauma coach come in, and that is how the courage coach come in. So as a life coach, I'm a trauma coach and I am a courage coach. Is like I work with women who desire to heal from painful experiences that they can build their courage to start living out their purpose driven life. Because many persons ask me the question, Beverly, how you do it? How you go on your platform and share about your past, how you go to different like places and just share your downfall. It really take a lot of courage to say to somebody, I was a prostitute. it is really it really take a lot of courage to say to somebody I was an exotic dancer. It's like it really take a lot of courage to really go on this platform to say these things, especially on my Facebook platform, on my YouTube, IG, whichever handle that I am using, like when somebody invite me as a at a conference, and especially most time when I go to these conference, if these events are streaming live, so it really take a lot of courage to go on this platform. And first, it's like you have to be able to heal from your painful experiences, because if you're not healed from certain areas in your life, you're not going to be able to share your journey, you're not going to be able to share your past, you're not going to be able to share your mess, you're not going to be able to share your abuse, you're not going to be able to share where you are coming from. So once you're healed from these experiences that you have been through, that you have went through in life, you'll be able to share your journey of where you are coming from. So I am glad, I am happy that I was able to accept my flaws, accept where I am coming from, because in order for you to get healed, it's like you have to accept your flaws, you have to accept your journey, you have to accept your mess to say, yes, I've been through this and I'm gonna accept it and I'm gonna forgive myself, because many times we as persons went through things in our life and we blame it on ourselves, we blame it on ourselves because we believe that we are the one who have done it to us, but no, it is not so. We did not do any of these horrible things to ourselves, and we did not choose to go through these things. So I believe God uses the strongest persons. I believe God uses us as vessels, just to put us as a place where he can use us for his glory, that his name can be manifested. Because I know when I share my glory, my story, I know when I share my downfall, I know when I share my mess, is that God get all the honor and God get all the glory. So someone, Melissa Garden said, forgiveness is so hard. Sometimes, yes, it is very hard, very hard, because many persons said they don't know how I speak with my abusers. Is that it is not saying that I want to get up and have a relationship with them. It is not just saying that I want to get up and talk to them. But once you are healed, once you forgive yourself, because you have to first forgive yourself before you can forgive the person that hurt you. And forgiveness is one of the hardest thing. If I tell you that forgiveness is easy, I'm telling you a lie. I am telling you a lie if I say forgiveness is easy. It is one of the hardest. It is one of the hardest things that I've ever experienced in my life. But once I was able to forgive myself, I was able to let go of my past, I was able to let go of my hurt, then I was able to forgive the person that hurt me. So, as a courage coach, as a trauma coach, it's like it really take a lot, because going through my trauma, sometimes when I really reflect on my journey, it is so painful, it is so hurtful. But I am glad that I was obedient to God. I am glad that I obeyed the call that God places on my life, because some persons may say, did you go through counseling? No, I didn't go through any counseling at all. I went through 9 years of sexual abuse. I've went through rejection. I've went through brokenness. I've I've been through so many of these things. I felt like I was just in a world by myself. I felt like I was like the black sheep in my family. But one of the things that keep me going, one of the things that keep me motivated, even before I come to know Christ, even before I come to know Christ, is that this, like, is that it may be funny to many of us, but the Cinderella story is that as a little girl growing up, I used to love reading the Cinderella story, and we all know the Cinderella story is that Cinderella was treated as the maid in the house. She was like the prettiest among the other sisters. Is that she was so beautiful, she was so pretty, and she used to treat us unfair. Unfair is that everything in the house was given to her to do, and at the end of the story is like we see how Cinderella life turned out beautiful. her life turned out beautiful, where she were able to find a king to be her matchmate. So that is one of the story that really motivates and encouraged me as a child, was when I was growing up, because I keep telling myself, one day this is going to finish, one day this is going to finish, one day this is going to finish. And that is what really motivates me as a child and encourages me as a child. If you bought my book, you can read it in the book and see at where I share about my Cinderella journey. So I am celebrating 5 years as a life coach in Jamaica. Many persons will say you cannot do it, you will never be at this journey in your life. But it is 5 years, and it has been a milestone for me that I can be able to celebrate 5 years. It's like you have to learn to celebrate your success. You have to learn to celebrate yourself. You cannot wait on persons to celebrate you. If you must sit down and wait on people to celebrate, it's like you will never get no celebration, none at all. Everybody know me. It's like when I'm my birthday, I may go all out. I go all out. I love to celebrate my success. I love to celebrate my journey. To somebody it may look small, to somebody it may look like nothing to them. But to me it have been a milestone. It have been a big journey for me, because when I look back and where God have taken me from, it's like I have to say, wow, it's a big wow for me. It is a big wow for me. It was in 2013 when I recommitted my life with God, and I said, God, I want you to use me for your glory. I want you to use me for your purpose. And here am I today. This coming August, it will be 10 years since I recommitted my life to God. So I have a next big celebration there. So tomorrow, the 6th of May, to be the exact, it will be 5 years since I am celebrating 5 years as a life coach. I recommitted my life with Christ in 2013. And I remember in 2018 I get certified as a Christian life coach. And in 2019, for my 37th birthday, I launched my coaching business. Born to Win Coaching International. And this name is birthed out of my pain. This name is birthed out of my struggle, because somebody may say, how did you come up with that name? How did you come up with Born to Win Coaching International? I said, this is deep. When I say this is deep, this is deep, because I remember when I have like different session with my coach, different package with my coach, and like it's like we're supposed to come up with a name that we want to use for our business. A lot of persons will come up with some different name, like egos and like those things, and I was able to come up with this. It's like I just don't know how it come up, but Bantu in Coaching International is my coaching my coaching name. So it is just a journey for me, just to be celebrating 5 years. 5 years, it have been a journey for me. So sometimes persons allow what persons have to say about to define us. You cannot allow your past to define you. You cannot allow your past to define you. Because I remember growing up as a little girl in my community, a lot of persons say I wasn't going to become anything successful in life. I may not be where I want to be today, but I want to say it have been a journey. It have been a milestone for me. I was able to, after I recommitted my life to Christ, I was able to get certified as a Christian life coach. I was able to get certified as a international speaker. I was able to launch my book. I was able to birth the book that I desired to birth, Destined for Purpose, Finding the Courage to Use Your Brokenness for God's Glory. So today, I am a speaker, I am a life coach, I am an author, I am a mentor, I'm a voice for the voiceless. A lot of persons been through things in their life, been through different abuse, been through brokenness, been through rejection, and they're afraid to talk about it. But I was able to use my platform to come and say, listen to me. Is that me go through this, and I alone go through it. I can stand with you. I can be a voice for you. I am a voice for the voiceless. I'm a voice, a person that afraid to talk up. I remember in 2020 when I have the second stage of my conference, Restore Real Talk. I remember after the conference, I was reaching out to person just saying thanks to come and support me. And I remember when I reached out to this lady and I was talking to her and she said, I've been through sexual abuse and I never thought about it until now I am saying it to you. So yes, a lot of persons went through different type of abuse and they are afraid to talk about it. So I am proud to say I am a voice for the voiceless because a lot of persons are hurting. A lot of persons are still going through stuff in their life and they're afraid to talk about it. So I'm a voice for the voiceless. Yes. So I want to share with you, do not allow your past to define you. Do not allow your past to define you. It doesn't matter what you have been through in life. It doesn't matter what you have gone through in life. Do not allow your past to define you. The moment you start doing that, you will find yourself lagging. You will find yourself going nowhere. You will find yourself in a dungeon. So you cannot allow your past to define you. You cannot allow persons to throw your past at you. What you can do, use every negative words that they thrown at you to be a stepping stone to propel yourself into your destiny, because that is what I have done. Many persons didn't expect me to be here. Many persons didn't expect me to be where I am today. I am not where I want to be, but I am going. I'm using every negative words that were thrown at me to be a stepping stone. So do not allow your past to define you. Everyone has a past. Some person's past may be pretty. Some person's past may be pretty, but all of us have a past. It doesn't matter what you have been through in life. It doesn't matter what you have gone through in life. All of us have a past. Your past doesn't define you. It prepares you. Your past does not define you. It prepares you. My past prepares me. My past prepares me. My past helped me to be a speaker today. My past helped me to be an author today. My past helped me to be a life coach today. Because as a life coach, I help persons that are healed, that are broken. I help persons that have been through different type of abuse in their life, that they can be able to overcome these abuse, that they can be able to start speaking about their past, that they can build their courage, that they can be able to propel into their purpose. So your past will prepare you. It doesn't matter what you have been through in life. It doesn't matter what person have saying about you. Your past can prepare you. So listen to me. Don't allow nobody to take a past or throw at you and say, no, you used to be a prostitute. You used to be a thief. You used to be a dancer. No, 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 no. No allow none of that to happen to you. No allow any of that to happen to you. Your past prepares you. Your past help to propel you. Your past help to push you. Your past help to encourage you. Your past help to motivate you. Your past help you to put you into a better place where you desire to be. So allow to appreciate your past, because your past prepares you. Your past doesn't define you. It tells your story of strength. So my past, it is a big mess to many persons. Is that people that say, no, sir, she had brag and boast what she got through. It is my past. What else can I do? I can use my past to encourage other persons. I can use my past to motivate other persons. So your past, your story of your strength. Because people are saying, no, Beverly, your goodie is that after you go through all of that, you really go on different platform and tell people you go through. No, your past is your story, is strengthening you. Your past is your story, your past. Straighten you. So I want to say 5 ways to forget about the past and move on. Change your mindset. If your mind focus on the negative things that happened in the past, your life will move in a negative direction. So if you have to change your mindset, if you continue to put your mind on the past, if you continue to put your mind on the negative things, if you continue to put your mind on the things that you have been through in life, you're not going to go anywhere, because all you're going to get up every day, you're going to remember these negative things. So change your mindset. It is very important for you to change your mindset. Cut off some friends, cut off some people in your life, because guess what, when you're going forward, it's like you don't need some friends in your life. Some people are gonna remind you which part you come from, and some people are gonna say no, you can't do that, you can't do this. Some people are gonna say no, that is too big for you to accomplish. I remember someone reached out to me on WhatsApp. It was like in the middle of the night, when this person went to a book to buy, went to a store to buy something, and she went in the store and she bought my book, and she went to her bed like about after 12, when she messaged me and she said, I bought this book, and immediately I started reading the book. I just couldn't put on the book. I was just reading through the book. And like she was saying to me that she wanted to write a book, and like she said, a friend said to her, no, all of them something the way I go through in her life. It's like you're mad man, you're mad someone, they can't put that into a book. Listen to me. Some people you have to cut them off. You have to cut them off. Some people call dream killers. Some people call dream killers. You have to cut them out. So some persons, when you're going forward in life to accomplish your dreams, to accomplish your journey, you have to cut them off. So guess what? You have to cut out some people. You have to be able to set goals. Set goals. What is it that you want to pursue? What is it that you want to accomplish? You can't just get up every day and say, I want to do this and I want to do that. Set a goal. Set a goal. You want to write a book, write it down and say, I want to write that book there. I'm going to give myself certain time. I was able to, well, one of my biggest goals I have ever accomplished, because I always said when I was going through my teenage years, I just want to share my story. All I was saying, I want to share my story is that me never say, never write a book or something. It's like I always say, I want to share my story. No, my story is in a book. I remember for my 40th birthday, that is in 2021, November, I celebrated my 40th birthday. And by January 2021, I said, no, this year, me have to birth my book. And I set a goal. I set a goal. When I set a goal, you have to give yourself like either 3 months, 2 months, for say when I go finish, when I go accomplish the goal. Because it not make sense to set goal and it's like you not give yourself time, because the goal is not going to accomplish, it not going to finish, it not going to go through. So it is very important for you to set goals when you want to do something. Setting a goal, it will help to encourage you. Setting a goal, it will help to motivate you. Setting a goal, it will help to push you. Learn to forgive yourself, as I shared before. One of the things that kill us emotionally and mentally is the spirit of unforgiveness. Holding grudge against someone like eating a poison and expecting someone else to die. Let me read that again. One of the things that kills us emotionally and mentally is a spirit of unforgiveness. Holding a grudge against someone is like eating a poison and expecting someone else to die. You are just killing yourself. You are just hurting yourself. You have to learn to forgive. You have to learn to forgive yourself first. I know that it is very horrible. I know it is very painful to forgive somebody after them do you something wrong. I know it is very hurtful, it is very horrible to forgive someone after they do you something wrong. But I can say you have to learn to forgive to move on. You can't say yeah, move on and you not forgive them. It's like we all know the story with Christ. when them crucified Christ and put him on the cross, and all he could say, Father, forgive them because they know not what they're doing. How many of us persons do things to us and we choose to forgive them? I was sexually abused. Is that me go through the darkest pit in my life for 9 years. I was told by my perpetrator if I told anyone what they were doing to me, I would be killed. I would be killed. At that time I was like about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 year old. It's like me they believe them. It is not like today generation. It is not like today children when they are so bold to say, no, you can't do me that. Me tell my mother that, me tell my father that. I was like a little girl. I was told these negative things and I believe them. I believe them that I will be killed. I never want nobody to kill me, to take my childhood life from me. So I believe them. And today I'm living a life and I was able to forgive them because guess what? In order for me to move on with my life, it's like I was able to forgive them. Because when I forgive somebody, it's like you feel light. You feel like a black balloon blowing away. You have to learn to forgive. Forgive your perpetrators. You have to learn to forgive yourself. Forgiveness starts with you. When you forgive somebody, it's like you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for other persons. So when you forgive, you're doing it for yourself. Don't think you're doing it for anybody. You're doing it for yourself. Because when you forgive, you can have like a peace within. When you forgive, it's like you're feeling so light. When you forgive, you're feeling so energized. When you forgive, you're feeling so love. When you forgive, you're feeling happiness. Stop trying to impress people. Stop trying to impress people. Don't do things to impress people. We have different speakers. We have different chefs. We have different lawyers. We have different doctors. We have different social media influencers. Do not try to impress other people. Whatever you're doing, do it uniquely. We are all unique in our own ways. Do not learn to compare yourself with other people. The moment you start comparing yourself with other people, it's like you will just find yourself just giving up on your dreams, giving up on your purpose. You just find yourself lagging behind. You just find yourself just like you're nobody. The minute you start comparing yourself with people, so whatever you're doing, stop impress people. Not impress people with nothing that you're doing. I come on my platform. Recently, I launched my YouTube page. I have my IG page. Recently, I think this is the second live I'm doing on my IG page. Mostly, I will do my lives on my Facebook. Do not try to impress people. Whatever you're doing it because you want to do it. Do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because you want to impress people. Do not do it because you want to impress people. These are 5 ways to forget. 5 ways to forget about the past and move on. Change your mindset. It's very important for you to change up here. So change a negative thing. Change a negative thing, the negative percept, the negative things that people place in your mind, the negative things that people place over your life. Cut off some friends and not everybody you can carry on your journey and not every baggage you can carry behind you. Set goals for yourself. Do not just say you want to do them, but set some goals and work with some time frame. Learn to forgive. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive your perpetrators. Stop trying to impress people. Not do things for gain likes or comments. Do it because you want to do it, because you're unique. We are all unique in different ways. 5 tips and opening up to someone about your past. And not everybody feel comfortable to talk about them past and not everybody know how to talk about them past. Is like when I just start sharing my journey, when I just start sharing my story, I didn't know how. It's like I was all over the place. But I want to share and 5 tips and opening up to someone about your past. Take your time. It's important to remember that there is nothing making you rush into telling someone about something you have gone through in the past. Take your time, think about what you're saying. What what you're going to say to that person, what you're going to say to that person. Do not rush above yourself. Take your time. Talk to someone you trust. Make sure the person you tell is trustworthy is crucial, not just so that you feel secure, but also that they don't use the information to hurt you in the future or tell others your secret. Talk to someone you trust. Because in the future, when you talk to people about your business and they can go and tell other people and that will even hurt you more. Even when you think you overcome the situation. If you're gonna talk about your past, it's like know who you're talking to. Talk to someone that you feel like you can trust. And not every friend and not every friend you can trust. This is not every friend that you can trust. Pick a good moment to talk about your situation, your whatever that you're sharing. Decide when to tell someone about your past is a big decision, a big decision. And picking the right moment is likely to make it easier. Choose a time and a place where you feel most comfortable. Do not rush yourself. When you're gonna talk about your past, when you're gonna tell anyone about your business, your plan, whatever you want to share, it is a very big decision. It is not something that we do overnight. It is a very big decision. Give them time if they need it. Sometimes people might find it difficult to understand what you have been through. If this is the case, try not to take it personally. If they ask for time to absorb the information, give it to them. Some persons, when I tell them what you go through, they're gonna say, "Oh wow." It's gonna take time for them to absorb what you tell them. I've been through that. When I tell persons about my story, some persons have to say, "Wow." Some persons take time to absorb it, some persons take time to process the situation. You do not have to tell anyone if you want to, but it is good you do. If you don't want to tell somebody what you have been through, you don't have to tell them. So, again, for persons that are just coming on or persons that will be rewatching this live, it's like I'm celebrating 5 years as a life coach, and I am sharing, I am sharing. Don't let your past define your future. Don't let your past define your journey. Don't let your past define your success. So I want to encourage somebody that is on here this afternoon watching. If you if you are celebrating something, do not allow anyone you to stop you from celebrating your success. It is very important. It is very important when you can celebrate your wins. It is very important when you can celebrate your journey. So celebrate yourself. Learn to celebrate your wins. Don't care how small it is. Don't care how big it is. Learn to celebrate your wins. Learn to celebrate your success. So tomorrow will be the big day. I'll be celebrating 5 years as a life coach in Jamaica. And I am just so happy for this journey. I'm so happy for this journey. So if you're on here, do not be afraid to celebrate your success. Do not be afraid to celebrate your wins, because you have to learn to celebrate your wins. You have to celebrate your small thing. Not care how small it is. Don't be afraid to celebrate. So thank you all for joining me. I don't want this live to be too long, so I think I'm on here for like about 40 minutes. So I'm celebrating 5 years as a life coach in Jamaica. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. If you're just coming on, you can just rewatch the live. And please, I'm asking you just to give me a likes. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. So persons that are watching from IG, please just go over on my YouTube channel at Beverly Walters and just subscribe there, and just to give me a likes, and please to share this live with somebody, just to encourage them, just to take a little time, just to this Friday evening, just to watch this live. It's like it is very important for us to share, to celebrate our wins, to celebrate our success. It doesn't matter how small it is. It doesn't matter how big it is. It's like we have to learn to appreciate our wins. We have to learn to appreciate our journey. So I am celebrating 5 years as a certified Christian life coach, and this have been a big, big, big milestone for me. When I look back on my journey, when I look back on where God have taken me from, it have really encourages me to continue going forward. It have encourages me to continue going forward. So just learn to celebrate yourself. Learn to celebrate yourself. And I am wearing my favorite color, as you see in my shirt, your future life coach. So yes. So I'll be sharing a link on my page tomorrow as I celebrate 6 years as a life coach. So when I share the link, you can go over there and you can click the link and you can complete the form that is there. So you can do like a 30 minute session with me, that I can see if I am your life coach. Yes. So I won't be able to be for everyone, because guess what? Jesus already saved the whole world. So once you go over on my page and click to the link, it's gonna take us straight to the form. And once you fill out the form and you submit the form, I will receive the form, and then from there I can set up a day and a time that I can work with you. I can give you 30 minutes, 33 minutes of my time. So just share the live, just comment, just subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on. And I am your girl, Coach Beverly. Have yourself a happy, happy Friday and a blessed weekend. Bye, Facebook. Bye, my IG family. And bye, YouTube. See you again next week, Friday. Same place, same time. Jamaican time, 5 p.m. So, I'm gonna end my stream.